I read a story a number of years ago. It's about a little church, and in this church, one of the leaders of the church was a man who had become elderly in his years. In fact, he had lost his wife the year before, and that was a tough season for him. And the pastor loved this man. He had always been such a great encouragement, but the pastor noticed that he was starting to miss quite a bit. He wasn't at church quite a bit. He'd be there one Sunday, be gone another one, be there one Sunday, be gone two, and pretty soon he wasn't there at all. So the pastor thought, Lord, I need to go see him. And Lord, I don't know what to say. He's a godly man. I know he loves you. I don't want to offend him. I want to respect him, but somehow I want him to know we miss him. We need him as part of this body. And so Lord, help me know how to do that. So he went, and it was about this time of year. It was cold at night, and he went and he knocked on the man's door. And even as he was standing on the threshold of the door, he still didn't know what he was going to say. And he knocked on the door, and his friend opened the door, and no motion for the pastor to come in. And as he walked in, he saw that the big fire was going on in the fireplace, and so his friend, the older man, went and sat in his chair, and pastor went and sat in the chair next to him and was still praying, Lord, what do I say? And then it dawned on him. He wasn't supposed to say anything. But what he did do, God instructed him, was he got up and he took the poker and he went over to that fire and he pulled one of those red hot embers out onto the bricks in front of the fireplace. And then he just sat down. And as they sat there, both kind of looking into the fire, and I'm sure the man in some ways saying, what's going on? But they're looking, they watched that one single ember, and it suddenly began to turn darker. And pretty soon it was just a wisp of smoke. And then the smoke was gone. It was cold. And about that time, the elderly man looked at the pastor and he said, I get the message. I'll see you next Sunday. We need each other. We're a family. When you're not here, we miss you. It's not the same. And it's not the same for you either. I have an enemy that is going to do everything he can to make that bed extra warm on Sunday mornings. I know. Don't let him win the battle. Don't let the ember cool down.